What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL and welcome back to another Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section. Enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. In this video we're gonna touch on all the best plays for today. I'm gonna be fairly quick. As you guys know, I'm on a little mini family vacation. So by the way, with that being said, if you hear my son pop in the room at any moment and start talking, there you go. That's just the price we pay. Okay, let's get straight into these, man. I'm not going to take up too much of y'all's time. In the last video, I told y'all we had the huge day at Props Made Easy. Swept every single play on the top at the top of the board on Props Made Easy. So I was giving $100 away to the last video alone. The winner of the $100 giveaway from the last video was Jay Byard 7286. Jay Byard 7286. Hit me up on Twitter at Cam_ATL so I can get your information and send that over to you. Appreciate everybody who likes, comments, subscribes, all that good stuff every single video, man. Appreciate y'all as always. Live shows will be back right after Christmas, by the way. So anybody wondering why I haven't been live, those will be back right after Christmas. I really like where I'm at with the college football and NFL lineup so far for today. We have a lot going on for the DFS side of things, the fantasy sports side of things on DraftKings and FanDuel today. So the lineups over at Greenlight DFS are already looking phenomenal. I wasn't going to do a video because I am on vacations, but I said, you know what? Let me go talk to the people and give them some plays. So let's go through these best plays over on the Props Made Easy tools right now. Let's get it. So starting off with NFL, let's look at just today. Starting off with NFL just today, actually, there's nothing on Prizepicks at the moment. The highest EV is 2.75, so honestly, we're not going to force nothing. We're going to take it easy there on Prizepicks. Let's go look at Underdog. Over on Underdog, 3.6. I mean, this is what happens a lot of times once you get closer to these games starting. The EVs start to really get smaller. Let's look across these sports books, though. Over on Better Picks, Lamar Jackson under 29.5 passing attempts is a 4.5 EV percent. Minus 134 consensus odds throughout the industry. Projection of 29.1, which is on the under as well. Lamar Jackson throughout the season has hit this line in 50%. Averaging 28.8. So I really like the under on his passing attempts here in this one. Derrick Henry over 17.5 rushing attempts at 4.16. I wouldn't play these two together. I'd pick one and roll with it because they wouldn't correlate together. Actually, yes, they would. My bad. The under passing attempts on Lamar Jackson and then the over on Derrick Henry's rushing attempts would correlate because if Lamar's not passing as much, then Derrick Henry's probably running more. So they do correlate. My bad. I was a little confused at first. All right, so those are the only two plays really sticking out to me on Better Picks. DraftKings Pick 6, anything? Nothing on Pick 6. Dabble. Over on Dabble, again, close. We have small EV right now, man. Over on Fliff, Isaiah Pacheco, under 1.5 receptions. You can get at minus 115 odds on Fliff, whereas it's almost minus 130 throughout the industry. So obviously, it's great value grabbing it at the minus 115 on Fliff. Great spot there. I mean, a lot of people in this industry sell themselves short and struggle to make profit solely off a simple decision of just having one sportsbook they stick to only. You feel what I'm saying? Sportsbooks like Fliff, where you're getting these different payouts. I mean, you can play straight bets, just a single play and stuff. I mean, it makes a big difference playing consistently on this site. It's like over on Fliff, I'm up thousands in profit. Okay, and I've only been playing Fliff for what, a couple weeks maybe. So it's an amazing site and it's available in almost every single state. So make sure if you're in a state that's able to play it, make sure you get Fliff because Fliff is another one where sometimes when you don't have much value on Prize Picks or Underdog or Better or Dabble, all the more popular sites, then you'll have something over on Fliff you can get in and you can just do a straight bet. You could do Pacheco under 1.5 receptions by himself. You know what I mean? So solid spots over here. All right. Nothing much else, man. Let's look at college football for today. Over on college football on Prize Picks, we have Clabe Klubnik under 20.5 passing completions at a 4.18 EV, minus 131 consensus odds on the under there for him. If we look over the season on this line, he's hit this in 46%, averaging 21.69. But again, don't worry too much about that. The situation today is a good one for him to go under the 20.5 passing completions. Now, y'all know me personally. I like to stick to the 5% or more EV. That's just personally what I do. And if it's not 5% EV, I'll look for a sportsbook where it is. And then I'll find where it's the best EV and I'll play it wherever that is. And that's another thing. It's like, again, we talk about it all the time. if you're only playing on Prizepicks, sometimes they're very, very tight on their lines. So sometimes the options you'll have on Prizepicks are nothing compared to options you may have on Flip or even Underdog or some of these other sites, right? Or DraftKings Sportsbook or stuff like that, FanDuel even. You'll have great options on some of these sites, and you can play straight bets on some of them to where you don't have to force even a two-man. You can just play the ultimate best play, and that's what's been a big a thing overall for me lately is I've been playing a lot of straight bets. And I'm playing high EV straight bets, and consistently they're just racking me up big W's. Like sometimes I'll take the loss for sure, obviously, because it's sports betting. But the next day or the next couple days down the road, I hit one big, and I'm already up after, I've already made up for the losses that I had. So, Dante Thornton, under 2.5 receptions at a 4.12 EV percent, minus 130 consensus odds. So a couple options on Prizepicks that you can consider. Again, better options other places, I'm sure. Like over on Underdog, Ryan Wingo under 3.5 receptions is a 5.57 EV, minus 131 consensus odds on the under. So Ryan Wingo's a good one. Ryan Barker under 3.5 extra points made at a 5.51. Dante Thornton over here is a better EV, under 5.24 EV percent. Under his 2.5 receptions. So I like that spot for him. Will Howard under 1.5 passing touchdowns. I like that play the most over on Fliff, to be honest. I already got that slip in. Over on Fliff, Will Howard is a 7.4 EV. Got it at minus 110 odds on the under 1.5 passing touchdowns. Minus 130 odds throughout the industry on the under 1.5 passing touchdowns, and you get it at minus 110 on Fliff. So great option there. Dante Thornton under 2.5 receptions at a minus 115 is great EV. So some plenty of good options, man. Let's look over on NBA. Let's move on. Over on NBA for today, we have a lot of shit going on today, man. So we got a lot of picks on the board. Sabonis, under 3.5 free throws made is a 9.4 EV percent. Y'all know a lot of times these free throws made or field goals attempted, field goals are some of the best value you will find on a consistent basis. Sabonis under 3.5 free throws made is a great option at 9.4 EV percent. Minus 150 consensus odds on the under throughout the industry that have free throws made. So looking across the industry, right? All the sportsbooks who have free throws made as an option on their sportsbooks, we take their consensus odds and we show you the average throughout the industry. Minus 150 are the consensus odds average throughout the industry on the under 3.5 free throws made. So obviously, grabbing that under over on Prizepicks where you get the same payout whether you go over or under is a fantastic option. All right. Desmond Bane under 1.5 steals and blocks is a 6.84, which would be another fantastic option today. Minus 140 consensus odds almost. Projection on the under as well. Fantastic option there for Desmond Bane. Victor Wembanyama under 4.5 steals plus blocks at a 5.58, minus 135 consensus odds. Speaking of that, I'm pretty sure we got some top performing EV. Yeah, Victor Wembanyama and Tyler Harrow. Now, what makes these two top performing EV? Over on propsmadeeasy.com, only $20 a month. You can get it for $15 a month right now using code Christmas at checkout. Go get that. But using the top performing EV filter over on Props Made Easy does something that no other sportsbook does, and it shows you plays, only shows you plays that check every single box you can possibly imagine. Not only does Victor Wembanyama and Tyler Harrow have over a 70% hit rate over the season on these lines, Victor Wembanyama under 4.5 steals and blocks over the season has a 68% hit rate on the under. Okay, throughout the season. Not only that, but projections on the under, consensus odds are all the way up to minus 135 on the under throughout the industry. So checking every box. Tyler Harrow over 4.5 rebounds, same situation, over a 5% EV, season hit rate of 68%, and projection on the over as well. So great spots on both of these guys. Top performing EV is going to be your absolute best options because, again, they check every box. So not only is the EV percent 5% or higher, but you have projection data after simulating the game 10,000 times on the same side as well, and consensus odds on the same side, 70% hit rate over the season. So all that good stuff, man. So a lot of good plays over there right now. A lot of good plays on for NBA right now in general. Bilal Calabi, under 5.5 rebounds is a 6.45 EV over on Underdog, minus 134 consensus odds throughout the industry. Projection on the under as well. Really good spot there. Any top performing EV here? Oh, we got a good bit. Tyler Harrow over 4.5 rebounds. We just talked about him over on Prizepicks. Jalen Duren over 1.5 assists at a 5.3 EV. Look over the season on his hit rate. He's hit this in 68%, averaging 2.32 assists. And then Kyrie Irving under 6.5 assists is a good one as well. Over the season, he has a hit rate of 79% with a 5.21 EV percent, minus 130 consensus odds, and the projection of 4.85, a minus 1.65 assist differential. So really good spot there as well, man. So let me drop a like on these picks right here. Really good spots there, man. All right. Let's see. Over on Better Picks, top performing EV is still selected, so it's only showing me the absolute best at the moment. Devin Vassell, under 26.5 PRA, is a 52.6 chance to hit, minus 136 consensus odds throughout the industry. Highest odds all the way up to minus 153 on Pinnacle, which is known to be a sharp book. So definitely interesting there. And projection on the under as well. We look at Devin Vassell over the season. He's hit this in 75%, averaging 21.5. PRA. So really good spot there. Let's turn off top performing EV and look overall. Desmond Bain under 1.5 steals plus blocks. Just because we have the top performing EV filter doesn't mean you need to sleep on these regular ones, because these regular ones are really good. The only difference is their hit rate over the season is not going to be 70% or higher. That's the only thing. The other boxes are already checked on these. These are still a fantastic plays. We just added top performing EV for the people who really love to take history into consideration. And if you're taking history results into consideration, last 5, last 10, all that's bullshit. Wipe that out of your memory. Don't use that at all. None of it matters. But if you're going to go over season, at least you have a bigger sample and a bigger idea over a more broad sample size of what a player does on a consistent basis. So that's why we have season intertwined into top performing EV. That way every box is checked when it comes to those players. All right, let's look at DraftKings Pick 6. Any top performing EV? Nothing there. Dabble, top performing EV, the Devin Vassell play, under 3.5 rebounds, 5.5 EV percent, minus 137 on the consensus odds, projection on the under as well. If we look at his rebounds over the season, he's hit this in 75%. So some really good plays, man. Over on Fliff, no top performing EV over on Fliff, but we've got Desmond Bain under 5.5 assists at minus 120 odds on Fliff, whereas throughout the industry it's minus 140. So great EV there. Malik Monk under 9.5 rebounds plus assists. You can grab it minus 110 on Fliff. Amazing option. Again, I normally settle for those over 5% or higher. I believe I already have Bain in a slip today, so I really like that spot for him, man. All right, and that's it there. Let's move on. Let's go down to college basketball. Over on college basketball, Malik Renault under 16.5 points at a 7.6 EV percent, minus 142.7 consensus odds on the under throughout the industry. Great spot on taking advantage of that over on Prizepicks on the under. Obviously, if the odds are minus 142.7 on average across all sports books who have this college basketball line, grabbing the under is the more advantageous move over on Prizepicks, obviously. Josh Dix over 6.5 rebounds plus assists at a 6.6 EV, minus 139 consensus odds on the over. Great spot there. Julian Reese over 12.5 points at minus 138 consensus odds throughout the industry on the over. David Joplin over 5.5 rebounds plus assists at a minus 138. So some really good options over on Prizepicks, man. Really good options. Over on Underdog, we have Micah Parrish, under 7.5 rebounds plus assists at an 8.48, minus 142 consensus odds over there. Chad Venning, under 16.5 points plus rebounds at a minus 139. Josh Dix, over 6.5 rebounds plus assists at a minus 139. Cam Jones, over 11.5 rebounds plus assists at a minus 138. If you see the same play and the same prop liked on two different sites, but the EV's different, it's because the payout structure is slightly different. Okay? Just to let y'all know that. Anyway, some good plays over on Underdog, man. Over on Dabble, we have Micah Parrish, under 7.5 rebounds plus assists. The Chucky Hepburn play, under 9.5 rebounds plus assists at a minus 140 consensus odds. So really good options there, man. Julian Reese, over 12.5 points. As always, if you're a Proximate Easy member, you can look more thoroughly into this. I'm not going to take a ton of time going through all of these. We really got to get through these. But a really good play over on Fliff for college basketball is Micah Parrish, under 7.5 rebounds plus assists. You can get this at minus 115 odds on Fliff, whereas it's all the way up over minus 140 across the industry. So great value on Micah Parrish rebounds plus assists. Over the last 20 games, he's hit this in 76%, man. I need to get that in. I'm going to get that in while we're on this, right? I'm getting it in right now, man. I don't strategize my videos. I literally do them live, as you could tell. I'm about to get this play in right now. Anybody who wants to play this with me, I'm about to put in Micah Parrish, Kentucky-Ohio State game real quick, and then I'll move on. Parrish, I gotta find it. Where's this game? Man, it's taking me too long to find it. So many games today. Let's see. Come on. Pull up. Hurry. We got shit to do. I don't see it. Anybody who's able to get it while you can. I'm going to try to get it after this video is over. if I can get it in time. Hopefully I can beat the bumps, man, because I know the bumps are gonna come. But there's so many damn games today. I'm scrolling for like it feels like a decade to find this game. There it is. Found it. All right, under 7.5 rebounds assists on Paris. Let me get that in real quick. I literally I play what I tell y'all to play, man. I don't bullshit. You'll see me firsthand. I'm putting the slip in right now. Really like this spot here. All right, let's put Parrish in. Boom. There we go. Under 7.5 rebounds plus assists. Got it in. All right. Anyway, so yeah, great play there. All right, let's move on. Let's look at NHL. Over on NHL on Prizepicks, Lucas Raymond under 0.5 assists is minus 132. Consensus odds on the under. Jacob Markstrom over 23.5 saves at a minus 132. Consensus odds at a 4.52. Again, I like 5% or higher, preferably, but nonetheless, some decent plays there. Over on Underdog, Matthew Barzal over 0.5 points at a 5.97 minus 133 consensus odds. Great spot there. Jacob Markstrom over 23.5 over here, minus 132 consensus odds over on Underdogs. Great play. Kyle Connor under 0.5 assists at a 5.49. Tage Thompson over 0.5 points at a 5.46. So some really good hockey plays over on Underdog for sure. Better? No, I'd pass over there. Dabble? Pretty tight over there as well, to be honest with you. Over on Fliff? Yeah, nothing. Nothing really there. Okay. Soccer tends to have some good shit. Martin, under 0.5 shots on target at a 8.03 EV percent, minus 144 consensus on the under. Love that spot there. Michael Gregorish, whatever, under 1.5 shots at a 7.12 EV, minus 141 consensus odds on the under. Some great spots there. Those are the main two spots you want to get involved in. All right, over on Underdog, Marcos Llorente, under 0.5 shots at 11.12 EV percent, minus 152 consensus odds on the under. Vincenzo Griffo over 1.5 shots at a minus 150 consensus odds throughout the industry. So yeah, definitely get involved in those props made easy members. Some really good options across the board there. Let's look at esports. Anything for Call of Duty yet? No, nothing for Call of Duty. League of Legends, nothing on the board for League of Legends. CS2, nothing. So we don't have much esports at the moment. Dota 0.5 sportsbook differentials. I just pass on those. I like bigger differentials. And that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. It's as simple. If you want to raise that hit rate and make more money in sports betting and really change your life overall, go to propsmadeeasy.com. Get the first month for only $15 using code Christmas. Stay dedicated. Play the top EV. Get whatever sportsbooks. Make sure you get memberships to every sportsbook you can play. Take the EV where it's best, especially a site like Fliff. Fliff has been fantastic. It allows you to even play straight bets and not force things. I really like the site over on Fliff. So take advantage. Stay dedicated, man, because look, losses are going to happen. A lot of y'all will take a loss and immediately think you need to change the process or something, your data was wrong or whatever you're going off of, right? Losses are going to happen no matter what. Okay, I've used the example of the player themselves telling you to go under and they end up going over or whatever. So even they don't know 100% of what's going to happen. So that's the game we're in. There's a level of uncertainty in this game. All you can do is take the most data points into mind as you can, and you will have the best hit rate you have ever possibly seen since you've been doing player props, especially if you have that mindset of looking at last five and simple shit like that. Look, all of these sportsbooks have all that data already implemented into their lines, okay? They already know all this data you could possibly think of. You don't have an edge over the sportsbooks. They know everything you know already. They know way more than anything you could possibly research in time today. So use a site like Props Made Easy. You're able to get these plays while they're solid EV before they bump to where they're not anymore. You're able to grab them the instant they're great plays. You don't have to do a ton of research. By the time you would do the research to find out a play's good, that play's already bumped and not even as good EV anymore. So it's pivotal that you use a site like this. And we made Props Made Easy only $15 a month using code Christmas right now because we want people to be able to experience the effects that it has on your hit rate and help you to understand, like, look, you don't have to pay a ton of money. You don't have to pay a Discord to take somebody else's picks. You yourself can be great. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, thank y'all for joining me as always, man. I'm going to go finish up this college football and these NFL lineups for greenlightdfs.com over there. If you play DFS lineups over on DraftKings and FanDuel, make sure you try out Greenlight DFS as well. That's my company I've been doing for 8 years for the optimal lineups over there for DFS. So definitely try that out. Thank y'all as always. Y'all have an amazing Saturday. God bless, and I'm out. Peace.